Unique advice may change the way you look at your money. This is a really important show. If you like money, if you need money, if you'd like to have some money, this is a show for you. Take a look.
You're going to see our leaderboard too that we'll start updating. We're going to start doing updates on it, but they will be real time. And there may be some adjustments made on that, because as we were going through programming on some of that, we realized we may want to report something a little bit differently. So just be looking for that. That's coming right now. It's got John Doe information in it, and for good reason. Okay. But there's some of you that are flat out killing it. I think a young lady, Mrs. Deloach, she sponsored like 36 people last month. So she should be at the top of that leaderboard with what she did. It was crazy. She just knocked it out of the park. But at the same time, and she's building a great team. But at the same time, there's a ton of you that have done great things. And we want to recognize that with that leaderboard. So you got the momentum bonuses, you got the leaderboard. In addition to that, you're going to notice some videos, maybe acting funny. Some of them were last night, but those things have been fixed. But we have like our new Fast Start training video that is on our My Business page. You'll notice that it's just a little small, right there it is. Can you point to it, Martina? I know you're looking at it, but can you point? You don't have to hit it, but if you can point to it with your mouse or something, there you go. That little video right there, it's supposed to pop out, but it didn't pop out. So believe me, by tomorrow, it will pop out where you can see the full video, which is awesome. Okay. We also had our Spanish video on our marketing page showing up on our English version of our site. So those had to be switched out too. So those type of things have been corrected. What else is there, Dom? I know I'm going to forget something. But
I know there's so many. We have the the new video, cool. The new video in the credit.
Oh my gosh. Yes, yeah. Guys, the new credit restoration consultation video. It's long. It's like 5 minutes and 56 seconds long, but it covers all compliance, everything, goes through the entire program. Go to Restore My Credit up there, Martina, if you can.
There you go.
Right there. And right now, Martina's already in the program. So instead of saying, start consultation or right. Get started, it says view profile. So that's what, don't click on it, Martina. Just go. I don't know if you can click on the consultation video below it yet, if they fixed that. Let's see. They haven't, but there's this video. When you first go in, there's this beautiful consultation video. And I know they're working on that little piece too. But we've got a what to expect video next, which is after somebody's enrolled, it pops up. And I think you can click on it, Martina. I think it was working correctly right now. Yeah, it pops up, and then it goes through what to expect after somebody's enrolled, which is all part of the enrollment process. These are just things that people can view later as well for that piece of it. Go back, Martina, or go over to our message center real quick, messages on the left-hand side. This has been updated. Oh my goodness, Martina, you got tons of messages. But this has been updated as well. So you're able to view your messages and stuff there from whoever it was sent from. And those are all changing. The types where it says Money Max, Credit Max, all those things are old titles. Those are all going to say MWR Tax, MWR Credit, MWR Debt, MWR Wealth. All those things, so you know exactly what they are that match up with all of our new branding. So you'll see that happen too. In addition to that, guys, on our, I think most everything. Oh, go to membership again, yeah. Martina. I want you to, hey, we've got beautiful videos on here. We've got some other videos that are getting ready to be plugged in on all the overview pages for each of the services that you're going to see those as well, which are beautiful. We got a new video for Lower My Bills. We have a new video for the Become Debt Free or Eliminate My Debts. We've got a new video that will go where the picture is. We also have our Ask an Expert is on every single one of these pages. So you can ask an expert, keep track of it through your message center, all that stuff. But I'm really excited about it, guys. And we're seeing a lot of people Dom, I don't know if you've noticed on Facebook that already have their debt elimination stuff entered in that are posting their results. They're taking a screenshot. Go back to debt elimination, eliminate my debt. If you scroll down, and I don't want people to see your information. Oh, I don't think you have that in there yet. But if you go up, Martina, these little boxes, people are taking screenshots of those things once they've entered their debts in to be able to show people on Facebook or Instagram or wherever on social media just the impact of what it is. But
what really MWR is destined to do. And we are a company of destiny. We have an anointing on this company. And that's why I think the field, even today, like what we were talking about earlier, how we're getting all these text messages and things are going on. And we know there's little hiccups here and there. We got to get those fixed. But everyone's attitude has been amazing, that they understand and they're just going forward and they're just excited about where the company is going. So I know that, as we've always talked about before, Brian, wouldn't want to be in business with any other people. The people that we have in MWR right now, the leadership we have in MWR right now, from our biggest leaders to our smallest leaders, I wouldn't want anyone else. I wouldn't want to start this journey with anyone else. And so that's why we want so hard. And that's why I know you go so hard, because you want to see people win so badly that we just want to happen right now. So we got to go and we got to move to it. And we know it's a process. We know that there's things that need to happen. And here's what I just told someone today, Brian, and you know this is the case. They were saying, okay, well, we're here, and they're all excited about it. And they're thinking, well, this is kind of it. I said, no, you haven't even seen all that MWR is going to be. So just stay with it. Keep pushing, keep going, keep growing. You always hear me say, go, go, grow, because that's what we need to do. And I'm telling you, you will see you will be so happy you made the decision to lock arms with us here at MWR to bring financial literacy to the country.
Yeah, amen.
As an entrepreneur, I have built many businesses from scratch. And as some of you know, a lot of them crashed also. Statistics show that most new businesses fail within the first 5 years, 90% in fact. And of the 10% that survive, the remaining 10% crash in the second 5 years. So in other words, most are gone in 10 years. So I've looked at many different models, and one that stands out for me is network marketing. And the reason for that, it takes very little upfront cash. It has low overhead. You can do it part-time. It means keep your daytime job, but do this part-time. And once the business is up and running, it can generate enough income so that you can move from the left side to the right side of the quadrant. So let me tell you about my introduction to network marketing, because I had a very closed mind to it. Since I can build my own businesses, I said, why do I need a network marketing business? But about 15 years ago, I have a good friend, his name is Bill, and this guy is the best real estate investor I know. He has tons of assets in here. So I said, Bill, why did you start a network marketing business? And his answer was very simple. He says, it's my way of helping people. But more importantly, he says, the reason most people can't invest in real estate is because they don't have a business. They don't make enough money simply because taxes, debt, inflation, and retirement savings are killing them. They cannot even invest. So my friend Bill, who is a professional real estate entrepreneur, he says, I started a network marketing business so the people that worked with me could start their own business and then invest money with him. So with that, I realized then that network marketing wasn't about making money, but it was about helping people to help other people make money so they become financially free. So the beauty of network marketing, I said, like it's very low entry point, doesn't take much money, you can do it part-time. And where you profit is in most big corporations is they spend millions, sometimes billions of dollars in advertising. So rather than give that money to advertisers, network marketing depends on building a network. It's called word of mouth, like you recommend a movie to a best friend. So really, the reason I support network marketing, because it's not about selling. It's about people helping people build assets in the asset columns, becoming business owners, and then becoming investors, rather than going through all of this here, which most E's and S's go through. As you know, with this financial crisis, it is the E's and S's who are getting crushed. These people are competing with people in China and India for jobs, or Eastern Europe and things like this. So the idea of working hard to make more money is absolutely ridiculous. Plus taxes are just nailing these guys, plus inflation. So the business for the 21st century is designed to take people from this side to this side. Let me explain some of the differences between small business owners and these guys. These guys here work for money. They work hard, they make more money, they get taxed. And the difference between the B quadrant people and I quadrant people is they build assets. So, rule number one is entrepreneurs make things happen, but they make different things happen. Instead of working for money, they work hard to build assets. So point two, it takes courage to be on the B and the I side. See, these guys here want a steady paycheck. They want to get paid today. But the big difference and why it takes courage is these guys, it takes time to build an asset. But most importantly, point three, for true entrepreneurs who build assets, it'll bring freedom. Now, one of the problems with this area, as you know, it takes capital. In other words, it takes a lot of money to buy some of these apartment buildings, to build a business and things like this. But there is a way. There is a way to do it with very little capital, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about. It's about a business for the 21st century. So I recommend to you, start your own business. Start now. Practice. It takes time. You will make mistakes, but it's one of the best experiences, because if you're successful and you persevere and you're determined, you will find a freedom and an abundance of wealth these people will never know. The other reason I endorse it is because network marketing will give you the sales skills or the communication skills or the self-esteem and the emotional courage to go and knock on doors and talk to other people. If you don't have that courage, or you're more afraid of what somebody else thinks of you, you'll probably never be successful at network marketing, but you'll probably never be successful in business anyway. So I love network marketing, because network marketing will take an average person like me or John and actually work with you and build you up so you have the personal courage to take the no's, to take the rejection, to not really care what, I mean, you do care, but what other people think of you. You see, the reason people are not successful is they want to follow the herd and do what everybody else does. And 90% of the people on this earth, when it comes to money, are financial losers. So if you're going to become successful, you cannot care what the thundering herd does. You've really got to break away. My rich dad called it the 90-10 rule. That meant 10% of the people make 90% of the money, and 90% of the people make 10% of the money. So the beauty of network marketing, there's no guarantees, but it gives you the opportunity to be in that 10%. And the way you get in that 10% is to find that person inside of you who cares more of what you think about yourself than you care what other people think of you. So the beauty of network marketing is it gives people the courage, the sales skills, the communication skills to be a leader. And that's what it takes to be successful in